Hey, so in this video, we're going to be looking at what deals are available in Walmart. So obviously this is going to change over time. So what I'm showing you now may not be the same in a week's time or in a month's time and so forth, because that's just the nature of the gig. Things are changing all the time. New stock is rotating around and so forth. So we're just going to look at the potential of Walmart. As you guys know, Walmart is one of the biggest stores in the US, accumulating many thousands of customers every single day, and it is a hotspot for Amazon FBA. So Walmart is obviously available to select in Sellerbility, and here is a scan that we completed earlier. Now in this scan, Sellerbility was able to find 844 deals. So let's have a look at some of them. Now, first things first, I want to apply a filter. Now, my go-to is always this one here called Best Filter. That's just one that I've made, by the way. So that's not a default one. These are the default ones. I have this filter made because, I feel like for me, this is quite a good ROI range. This is quite a good profit range for me. Where we want the item to be ideally sat BSR wise. This is what we've got there. Let me help break down this filter a bit more to you. I do want to see what is out of stock as well and what is basically unknown, because it could be that some of these deals are available in store, which is great, because even if you're doing retail arbitrage, it means that Sellerbility has a use for you there as well, because if something's in store, you get to do that check before you actually go there, so you know that there is definitely something there for you. And if it's out of stock, that's okay, because stores restock, so that's fine with me. Some of the things in here that we have, I want to see things that I want to see products that have at least 3+ sellers on there. That's such an important thing, because I don't want to be looking at listings that aren't doing very well, hence the low number of sellers, or they might be brand exclusive or private label. So those are just some of the bits that make up my own personal filter. Feel free to copy some of those bits and pieces, but as you know, you can create your own filter in Sellerbility and save it. So this is one of my presets. Now I'm going to make use of the new sorting functionality, which I think is such a massive time saver. So I'm going to do it based on monthly sales, and then we'll see what we have from there. Now, you have to make sure that you are looking at the titles and the actual listing itself, simply because of how things in the Amazon system line up sometimes. So this one here, yes, it's a pack of 4. We have a 4-pack here, but it is a pack of 4. So in total, there'll be 16 of these air fresheners. So you'll have 4 packs of those 4 packs, right? So then we'd have to set this to 4. And obviously this brings the amount considerably up. So therefore this wouldn't necessarily work out. However, this one right here, this is one that I've actually looked at before, which looks pretty good. So if we have a look at it in Walmart, we can see $7.37. Let's go look at it on Amazon. This one, $15.20. Everything looks pretty good with that there. The profit and ROI, of course, when we are factoring in our own fees and so forth, is a bit lower. Of course, your fees will be different to what mine are. So, it's a small burner, that one. But in terms of the sales, like 1,272 in the last 30 days, and predicted to do really well. All of that little amount will add up, and I can't stress enough how great these sorts of replenishable items are, because people are buying them all the time. People run out, they get more, they'll get them from the same place, and the sales speak for themselves. So when you have something that's only making you say like $1 or $2 a piece, don't underestimate it if the sales are like this, because that is really good in terms of monthly sales, and it looks like it's on an upwards trajectory as well. So that's even better news. So we've got things like that right there. We've got some Tim Hortons coffee right here, so $5.98 in Walmart. I believe this one is also marked down as well. So yeah, down from $7.99 down to $5.98. So obviously things like this are a lot of the time going to be standing that higher chance of being a great seller. I mean, it says it's a bestseller in Walmart, so I'm inclined to also believe it's going to be a bestseller in lots of other places, including Amazon as well. Obviously, the main thing that you need to worry about with this is also expiry dates as well. But with coffee, it tends to last for a while, so with things like that, you are pretty safe. You just don't want things that expire in a short period of time. Now, obviously, if you've got a bit of a bigger budget and you want to, you can do things like this. So this one is $65 a piece, so it's a bit more of an initial investment, but it is going for $110 on Amazon. So I've got another great one there. Obviously, this is going to be fresh pet dog food. So this, to me, I believe, is fresh food for dogs. It certainly looks like it to me. So in terms of how long that lasts, it's obviously not going to be as long as, say, the coffee that we were looking at. So as I say, yes, this can be a deal, but we have to be very mindful of the expiry dates. Be mindful as well that Walmart does have a lot of foodstuffs, so that's what you can get a big chunk of in these results. So again, it's just about thinking about the actual item itself. I mean, sales wise on this, it's doing pretty good because of course people buy dog food all the time for their pets. So yep. There's also a nice selection of sprays in Walmart as well. So there's a few of them that I've seen as we've been going along. Obviously, the thing is with these sprays, what you're going to be checking in your further analysis is obviously if there's any known IP issues, because some of these sorts of brands are very strict with who's going to sell their stuff. And in fact, it ends up being very much like a brand exclusive kind of deal. So obviously that's something to check in your further analysis. But for something like that, if that works out, great. Particularly at this point in time, like we are coming up to Mother's Day as well. So, if we can find any women's perfume here or like women's like pampering stuff, that would be great. But yeah, just based on a quick glance, just on this first page alone, having used a filter to help me find things that are going to be a bit more relevant to me, we've found a few things here already that look like they're going to be doing pretty well. The things that particularly caught my eye here is this one. Again, never not replenishables. I will keep saying that till the end of time. Like, never underestimate a good replenishable. We've got some decent coffee here. Things like this as well. Obviously, much larger profit there. Monthly sales doing really good, on the way up as well. Look at the amount of movement on that BSR line. So, things like that, great choice. Walmart has got a lot of, it covers a lot of ground basically. There's all manner of things they sell. Yes, the grocery side of it will be a bit larger, so you have to be very mindful of expiration dates and so forth. But with the things in the other categories as well, like there's just so much variety in Walmart. And yeah, those are just a couple of deals that we found today.